I have a very special episode for you today. A while back, we were in Korea doing an episode at the 24-hour ramen convenience store, and we ran across one of our favorite YouTubers, Tabieats, and they mentioned if we're back in Tokyo, make sure to give them a call. And so we did. So we're back here in Tokyo, and we met up with them a couple days ago, and they mentioned there's a ramen place here in Tokyo that they love, and said it's the best ramen they've ever had. So they want to introduce us to this ramen shop. So we get an opportunity to go to one of the best ramen shops here in Tokyo, as well as to see behind the scenes of how the chef creates this magical ramen. It's a cloudy, rainy day today, so it's a perfect day for ramen, and I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and meet Tabieats at the ramen shop. And there they are. Hey guys.
Hey Griff, so good to see you again. Welcome to our favorite ramen shop in Tokyo.
Awesome.
So I'm Shinichi.
I'm Satoshi.
And we run a channel called Tabieats on YouTube. It's a food and travel channel, so if you like that kind of content, very similar to yours, Griff, check us out.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So this shop is named Tomo Premium Ramen Tomo Premium. So they have a very good tonkotsu base with agodashi flying fish sauce, soy sauce based ramen. Definitely you have to try. And also they have another very elevated ramen bowls.
Yes. So, I mean, Griff, you are going to be wowed by this place, and your viewers, if you like ramen, you're also going to want to come here on your next visit to Tokyo because it is amazing. Anyway, let's order something to get the food in Griff's stomach immediately.
Here's an English menu.
Right?
Alien.
Right.
This is a basic one, but it's very nice. The soy sauce ramen in rich flying fish soup stock. Definitely you have to try this one.
We would also like you to try their this one, the one with the truffle. If you like truffle,
Oh, I love truffle.
definitely amazing. They also have tsukemen here, which is dipping ramen. This is something we haven't tried yet, so that might be something. And this one right here, this rich egg and pecorino romano cheese mixed ramen is out of this world. They also have some limited item menu like the miso and the spicy.
Oh my gosh.
And of course they have toppings, and of course they have beverages here as well. And the cool thing is that you can order using this kiosk. You can also order using the QR code on each table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so super convenient. Okay, so she is making their signature ramen bowl. And this is a tonkotsu base with agodashi or flying fish broth. So I think that combination is quite unique here in Japan. Okay, and she's making the soup, so she makes each individual soup different for each bowl. So she uses different noodles depending on what kind of ramen you got. Hi. Hi. That's how thick it is at the original shop.
Oh, okay.
But this shop, they're using thinner noodles. So, ラーメン作りは何年くらいですか？
私は
はい。
一番最初に勤めたのが
はい
16歳、15歳の時だったので、ラーメン屋自体は
マジ
他のお店で18年目
18年目、18
そうですね
years。
芳醇焼きあごだし中華そば煮卵です。お待たせしました。
Okay, here we are. We're here for the first ramen here at Tomo Premium. And I'm really excited to try this ramen. And Satoshi, what kind of ramen do we have here?
This is their signature ramen. It's soy sauce ramen in a rich flying fish dashi stock.
Oh, that sounds so good. And I know when I was back there watching them make it, that scent of the flying fish, it just kind of came into my face really quick when they made this broth.
Please sip the soup first.
Okay.
It's a very rich flying fish dashi
Very good.
with tonkotsu based soy sauce ramen.
This broth looks amazing. So you can just see the richness of this broth.
Yeah.
Really excited for this.
How is it?
Wow.
Don't you think it is amazing?
It's nothing that I've ever had before. It's so unique. I can taste the flying fish in the broth, and it's a more clean taste.
And the flavor balance is perfect.
It is. As the chef was saying in the back kitchen, these are the signature premium noodles here just for this location. And these noodles are a little bit skinnier than the other restaurant. But here we go, noodles. Wow, that's just great too. The noodles are perfectly made, but the broth, the stock is so good.
It's the broth, yeah, really comes smoothly with these noodles.
That's the first word I think of. It's just very smooth. I mean, you can just eat this and just kind of glides off your mouth. Look at this chashu. Oh my goodness.
Thin, but the size is bigger than
It's really big. And when we got it, it was more like a medium rare, so it had the pink tint to it. But of course, it's sitting in the broth a little bit longer, so now it's gotten a little bit more cooked through. But as you can see, it's so tender that it's just falling apart as I'm holding this. What the heck?
Very soft, tender chashu.
I'm not even chewing.
Rich umami of the pork.
The flavor kind of absorbs in there, as well as it balances out the flavors of the chashu as well as the broth. Good complement to one another. Oh my goodness, and the tenderness, it kind of reminds me of Wagyu. This is tender, kind of buttery, kind of melts in your mouth. Wow, that's good.
With egg.
All right, oh my goodness.
You watch that egg color, egg yolk color. It's really orange. It's a very special egg from Aomori Prefecture. It's called aka tamago, red egg.
Red egg. Oh,
You can enjoy the egg yolk flavor really nicely.
oh my goodness.
This is the egg taste.
I don't even know how to describe this egg flavor, guys. It's just amazing. It's so rich with flavor. It's more intense. You can really taste the egg,
Yes,
right?
very intense.
Satoshi, you gotta let me know how it tastes.
Thank you so much. I love this ramen noodles. Itadakimasu. I always eat this ramen. Yeah. But every time I amaze this broth. Yes, this is really good flying fish flavor soy sauce soup. Really good. I love this.
Advice about ramen from these experts, because these guys, they're from they're from Tokyo, so they know the ramen. And tell you what, they said this is some of the best ramen they've ever had. Now that I've tried it, I can tell you it is some of the best ramen I've ever had.
The next one is maze soba. Maze soba, which is soupless noodles, but it's not dipping noodles.
Okay.
Yeah, the dipping noodles is you dip it in a sauce. Maze soba, you just kind of mix it right before you eat it.
Okay.
卵とペコリーノロマーノの混ぜそばです。
ありがとうございます。
Wow, this looks so amazing. This is like a work of art.
This is the soupless ramen. It's a mazemen, but with an Italian twist. So as you can see, there's all these ingredients here. They're using thicker noodles, the whole wheat noodles. And they have the char siu, they have fried onions, green onions, sakura ebi. They have pecorino romano cheese. They also have grass-fed cheese, red onions, mushrooms, and this tapenade made with truffles and mushrooms. Yeah, this is actually the ramen that absolutely wowed me.
Okay.
Probably the one that I became speechless.
Okay.
I didn't know how to describe it because it was so different, but yet it's ramen. It's not pasta. So don't worry.
Okay.
And I hope you like it as much as I did.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Look at that color.
That is so glorious. I don't know why. I just love a yolk breaking.
Me too. Me too.
It's just fascinating. So just go ahead and mix it up. All right.
And you got fried onions as well.
Fried onions
And you
too.
got the mixture of truffle and mushrooms. Just enough truffle to give it that truffle flavor.
The one thing I love about this is that it was a creation of the chef here. The chef with over, was it, you said 18 years experience?
Yeah, she started
18
when she
years,
was 16.
yeah, 18 years of experience the chef has, and she's head chef here at Tomo Premium. So when she took over the restaurant here as head chef, she created this recipe. So this is a signature of the chef here, which is really special.
All right, let's dig
Alright.
in. Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Oh my god. I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna sit here, be quiet with my bowl of noodles. This is amazing. Go
Wow.
ahead.
That is so, oh my goodness.
Isn't it?
It's like, it's so good that I'm just like bursting with joy inside. I can't express how much I love this noodle.
Right? All
This
the
ramen.
different flavors. They somehow go so well together.
They blend well together.
Right.
It's just complement one another and create this one flavor bomb in your mouth that you're like, wow.
And you know, there's two kind of cheeses, so you might think it's heavy, but it's not heavy. It's like really well balanced, I think.
Pecorino Romano,
Pecorino Romano and grass-fed cheese.
grass-fed cheese, that's what
Right.
I said.
And a little bit of that truffle. When you guys come to Tokyo, please try this place if you like noodles or ramen or even pasta. I mean, come here and try this. This is my absolute recommendation. And don't you think the noodle has that perfect bounciness and chew to it?
I was just gonna say that.
Huh?
My goodness, it's just a great texture of noodle. This is a whole wheat noodle.
Yeah.
And she also cleaned the noodle after she boiled it, cleaned it, and then put it back in the water. So you have to get the starchiness off. So the creation of the noodle is also an important element to this ramen. It's a non-broth. There's no broth to this ramen. At the same time, the ramen itself, it stands out. Here you go. Gotta try to test you with this. Here you go. This one is so much better than the first one because this one it still has more of the rare texture. The one kind of, I let it sit a little bit more in the broth, so it got a little bit warm.
So far you've tried two bowls. Do you have a preference? Like which you like better?
You know what? I was gonna say the first one when I tried it, but
Yeah.
now I tried this one and I'm kind of like going to now the next one as being my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because this one,
Oh.
the thing is, this one here is a little bit more familiar because of the fact of the cheese in there, the pecorino romano
yeah,
cheese and
yeah.
the truffle flavors. So I'm familiar with those flavors. The first one, I had the flying fish. I never had that in my entire life.
I see. Okay.
So you just brought a new kind of food
Yeah,
into
yeah,
my
yeah. So new flavor
My new
for you.
flavor, right? And so like that with the balance of the pork broth, that just was, yeah, amazing. All right, round three. Here we are.
This is tsukemen dipping noodles.
Oh, dipping noodles. Okay.
And here is the instruction how to eat tsukemen
Wonderful.
dipping noodles.
Wonderful.
Yep. So there's two bowls, ramen noodle bowls and soup bowl.
Okay.
This noodle is nice. It's whole wheat noodles.
Whole wheat noodle.
You can see specks. Yeah.
You can look at that.
So
Right.
if you like, please eat noodle as it is.
Oh, by itself.
Yeah.
Oh, just
One
try,
strip,
oh, okay,
yeah.
just try the
One-
noodle.
yeah.
Okay.
How is it? You can enjoy the noodle umami as it is.
Wow. And those can sound crazy. The flavor tastes like egg white to me. And very bouncy texture. Wow, the noodle is by itself is really good. You know, one thing about pasta or ramen, like to have flavor from the noodle, I would have never guessed that, you know, how crucial it is for good ramen. We'll just go ahead and mix it in here.
So this soup is made with the same soup like the fast ramen
Okay.
noodles. It's a tonkotsu base with soy sauce with agodashi, the flying fish. But also the flavor is a little bit different
Okay.
for tsukemen. It's modified for tsukemen.
Okay.
It's a little bit sweeter than the ramen one.
All right, exciting. Here we go, look at that.
How is it?
Oh, wow. It's so more bold and intense, more rich than the first noodle we had. Yeah, I think the flavor of this being that the noodle also complements the ramen broth here,
It's true,
right?
true.
What the chew and the texture of the ramen. So it's a total different experience having this versus that of our first ramen.
when you eat half of these ramen balls, ramen noodles, put the squeeze of lemon squeeze
Okay.
into this soup.
Let's try this.
It's refreshing. Yeah?
Mmm.
Flavors changed.
Oh my goodness. It's totally different. And it's actually, I like it better with lemon in here. Like one thing I enjoy watching Satoshi is like he knows how to eat ramen, right? He knows how to not only eat it but also enjoy it,
Happiness came to my mouth.
right?
And after you finish eating these noodles, they add some broth into this soup,
Okay.
and you can enjoy the soup like
After
this
noodles.
after noodles.
Oh, okay. Okay, the final ramen. We are eating the spicy
A
ramen.
spicy ramen.
Spicy ramen.
And surprise, surprise, we also ordered the truffle ramen as well.
Truffle ramen.
Yeah, so she's
Ooh.
making two at the same time.
Wonderful.
By the way, guys, I'm so happy that my friend Griff here is enjoying the ramen so far. I hope you are.
I am speechless at how much I'm enjoying all this ramen here, and also the experience of being here at the restaurant and get to see the chefs at work. Yeah, it's like a dream come true. Kara tanmen.
Kara tamen. Kara means spicy,
Okay.
and tamen is ramen with a lot of vegetables usually
Okay.
on the top. So that's what it looks like. And I believe this one she also mixed in egg. She scrambled the egg inside.
Okay.
But yeah, give it a try. I've never tried this one before either. So
And that this is a seasonal item, I believe she said.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that she's going to try, maybe to keep on the menu. So let's go ahead and get us a spicy ramen to try. Oh, the broth looks like fire. Look how red that is.
okay,
All right.
a little bit scared.
I am too.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Oh,
Ooh,
oh yeah, definitely there's a kick in there.
there is the kick that goes right to the back of your throat.
But it's not just spicy.
Oh, it's really good.
It's really good.
It's like taste the peppers, the roasted pepper. Like,
Roasted peppers.
Right.
There's also a little bit of like tanginess or sourness. I don't know where that's coming from.
Right.
But that's really nice.
wow.
Yeah.
That
lots
surprised
of
me.
umami.
Right?
Oh, that is delicious.
That is really good. And we got some pork, we got some sprouts with onions, cabbage. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at the noodles.
And these are completely different from even the first noodle or the thicker,
Right?
whole wheat noodles is
Yeah.
different.
Different kind of ramen noodle.
All right.
All right.
It's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh. I tell you what, guys, a little spicier.
it is. It is.
Is it down deeper?
Why is it?
I don't know.
Why is it spicier? Like just drinking the soup it wasn't that spicy.
Well, not right. And
Yeah.
you think having the soup by itself, getting just that
Exactly.
flavor.
Exactly. But having said that, once again, it's very well balanced.
Right.
So very well balanced flavor. And it's not overly spicy. I hate it when it's just spicy and there's no flavor anymore. But this is waking me up.
This noodle, yeah, it's as you eat it more and more, it gets a little more spicy.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just wanted to show you guys. Satoshi ordered another bowl of noodles, and this is a bowl of noodles that we want you to try.
Okay. Wow.
So this one is the one with truffle. It's a very simple one. I believe this is chicken based. Is it
Chicken base and salt.
yeah, chicken based, not soy sauce, but salt. These are the same noodles they used for the first one, the original bowl. And they use this one because the soup is a lot more subtle. It's not as in your face, but it's still very good.
Oh, there you go. Itadakimasu.
What do you think?
Oh wow. Oh wow. That is such a beautiful flavor.
Right?
How can you put words to describe this flavor? It's just beautiful. I mean, it's just delicate. It's clean. It's kind of fragrant. It has that truffle fragrance to it.
Yes.
But it's not overpowering. It's just a hint of truffle flavor,
And the salt.
the salt.
Right, there's
That
no soy
salt.
sauce added
Yeah.
to this one, so
Yeah.
it's
So it's
clear.
very clear,
It lets
that's
that
it.
truffle flavor stand out more, I think. Shine. Makes it
Absolutely.
shine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that subtlety,
Yeah, the
right?
subtlety.
The
Yeah.
subtlety of it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you wouldn't think it has much flavor just by looking at it. But the broth is so delicate, but yet it absorbs well to the noodles, it sticks to the noodles, and it's just a great clean flavor. Oh, go in there for a second.
Can I say something? Like it's so interesting because here we are, we're eating ramen here in Tokyo side by side. And it's crazy because the way we met, we accidentally met in Korea. We went to a ramen vending machine restaurant, 24-hour vending machine place. We were on the second floor. You guys were on the first floor. And did you guys see us when we came in, or?
I think we saw somebody could come in. So, oh, there's other YouTubers here, right? But then you guys went up to the second floor, and we didn't know,
Right.
who you were.
Yeah.
So I had to sneak up to the second floor to see who it was.
Yeah, we thought he was the staff of the shop, checking to see if we're stealing anything.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And then that's how we met. And then after that, we went to Singapore, and so did you guys.
Yep.
We had no idea that Griff was in Singapore.
Yeah.
We met in Singapore, like just accidentally at Lau Pa Sat.
Right.
I can't believe it.
So it was destined that we meet again. And,
Yes, definitely. And so next time, I really hope that you come back so that we can do a proper collab.
Oh,
I
love
think that
to.
would be great. There's
Love
so
to.
much good food here in Tokyo
Oh yeah.
that we would like to introduce you to.
I'd love to kind of sit down with you guys and get more of your experience with Japanese cuisine.
Oh, yeah,
You guys being
definitely.
based here in Japan, and it's like,
Definitely.
yeah, it's well worth also knowledge for you guys to see the experts here in Japan
We're not
showing you guys,
experts.
showing you
love to
guys
eat. We just
the
love to
wonderful
eat.
food of Japan and Tokyo.
Thank you for having us today.
Oh,
We're happy to get to know you.
Oh, it's so fun to have you
little
guys.
more.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And also, you guys, they have an amazing channel called Tabieats. Make sure to check out their channel. Also, they've been to this restaurant before, so they're gonna have an episode showing you guys other ramen opportunities here at Tomo Premium.
Yes.
And we want to really thank you guys for
Oh.
not only introducing us to the food, but also giving us access to go to speak to the chef and learn more about the
Oh, of
restaurant.
course, of course. Glad that you got to do that. And I have one more question for you today. Which bowl of ramen was your favorite?
Whoa.
Everyone wants to know.
Oh, and that's like so hard for me to answer. But if I was to rank it in terms of ranking, I would have to say number one was the pasta one.
Ooh, okay.
I
the
really
base soba.
yeah, that was really good. Because it was not only that, but also in terms of the texture of the noodles, and also some the blending of flavors that really kind of elevated that ramen.
Yeah.
Right. And the second was the first signature one.
The first signature
First signature one
Oh.
was the second one. Yeah. So
I
those are the
think
top
those
two.
were my two favorites. I think, yeah.
Yeah, so no, but amazing experience, and I'll please thank the chef for us and to let him know that we had an amazing time. And yeah, you guys, if you find yourself in Tokyo, Tomo Premium Ramen, you have to look them up. And they take reservations as well as you come by, and they're really accepting of people that speak English as well. So don't be afraid to come try out some amazing noodles here. But thank you very much for your time, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, guys, appreciate your support. Have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll see you back in the next video. Bye-bye.